Welcome back to the Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. We went back in time, so it's Ocarina of Time again.
It is.
Just kidding, it's not.
It says there was a chicken. It's Ocarina of Time.
Oh. Oh.
It's
a
Dog
rooster.
Arena of Time.
Ocarina of Time. Carrie, if you were to be
I thought
a
of saying
dog,
that too, but I didn't think it was funny, so I'm glad Carrie said it.
What kind of dog?
Oh, you got it, you got it, you got it!
Oh boy. Something's off with
Jesus.
this guy.
Then listen to it. He just warped his organ.
I love how he just warps everywhere. Yeah, it's
I
great.
love how long his organ
Please play
is.
this song. That's a big organ.
That probably goes lower and higher than my ears can register.
Follow along after me.
This
Why is he
the-
playing that with two hands?
Because he
That's
can.
a single note melody.
Listen, it's really important that you learn this song.
The Song
This
of
is-
Healing.
The Song of Healing is huge,
The best song in the game.
arguably.
I don't actually think it is, but it's
Oh,
a nice
word?
song.
Oh, big fact. It's definitely a good. Said later, bitch.
Oh, so we were talking about, like, off recording, Thursday's Out of Touch Thursday, Friday's Friday night, and Saturday's Made for Dads. But there are different variations of a couple, alright? This is a melody that heals evil magic and troubled spirits, turning them into masks. And now you're human again. I'm sure there'll be
Yay.
of assistance in the future. So yeah, now
we
that
can
curse
now we
that
can go
happened to
join
you,
the.
it's just a
Oh.
mask now. If you put it
Oh.
on, you'll turn back into the Deku Scrub form, but you can turn it on and off at will now is the thing.
And that's how the masks work in this game.
Now we can go join the discriminatory child gang.
Yeah!
Why don't you want to run the bombers? What the fuck? More like the Busters. Ooh,
Looks like you made
got
that
'em.
mask out of a coconut.
Buster Wolf.
Buster Wolf.
I swear this is the only mask that's, like, actually, like, modeled to be, like, an actual mask. Like, most of them just have, like, the backside just flat.
Yeah.
So please give me... It's time for your end of the deal.
Oh, are you ready to see something
Don't
terrifying?
tell me. My mask. You did... get it back, didn't you?
Oh.
What have you done to me?
I'm gonna die.
If you leave my mask out there, something terrible will happen. That was my evidence in the court case. Now I'm going to be found guilty. They're gonna know that it was actually me who killed him and not Larry Butts.
With the fucking statue with the clock on it.
It is an accursed item from legend that is said to have been used in ancient hexing rituals. It is said that an evil and wicked power is bestowed upon the one who wears that mask.
Oh.
According to legend, the trouble caused by Majora's masks was so great the Ancient Ones, fearing such catastrophe, sealed the mask in shadow forever, preventing its misuse. Only apparently that didn't work out. But for now, that tribe of legend has vanished, so no one really knows the true nature of the mask's power. But I fear it. Or, I mean, I feel it. I also fear it.
Yeah, very much.
I went to great lengths to get that legendary mask. When I finally had it, I could sense the doom of a dark omen brewing. It was that unwelcome feeling that makes your hair stand on end. And
His
now the
expressions look
imp
so
has it.
forced.
I am begging you, you must get that mask back quickly or something horrible will happen. I'm begging you, you must do it.
Like some
Really?
horrible-
You'll do it for me? I was certain you would tell me that. You'll be fine. Surely you can do it. Believe in your strengths. Believe. So, I like how in this game, Ocarina of Time, the whole, shtick and the whole thing is like, oh, it is your destiny, Link! You must fight Ganondorf as prophesized, you know?
Yeah.
Yep.
But, in this game, it's more like, Link's just like, All right. I see the problem here. I understand that this shit could get ugly. So yeah, I'm gonna help you. It's a bit more on the chose to be personally involved kind of situation.
Right.
Link
For
has
the sake of
actually like
existence.
grown a bit more confident in this game, I'd say. Mostly apparent by the fact that he's usually frowning in Ocarina of Time's artwork, but in all of Majora's Mask's artwork he's smiling. I'd say
Really
there's a bit of I'd
Huh.
say there's a bit more confidence in him now. Is probably
Still, especially given the imminent threat of everything, I'm surprised that he'd be depicted smiling.
yeah. But it's like a I can do this kind of grin.
That's fair.
Or with
Good
a
for
hint
him.
of let's go on an adventure grin.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Anyway, the dog doesn't bully you anymore. He likes you now. Because you're not made
Yes,
of wood.
sir.
It doesn't think you're a chew toy.
Yeah.
Not that you usually give wooden chew toys to dogs, but
Well, yeah, but anyway, what I was saying before is there are other variations of Friday and Saturday. First off, Saturday has from Toy Story 2. I can't believe I have to drive all the way to work on a Saturday. All the way to work, and it's just like across the street. And Friday
forgot
also
about that.
has and Friday has additionally, you know it's Friday, don't you? And you know what Friday is? Friday is Pizza Day! The best day of the week! It's like a clip from She Gundam, which Gabe apparently says is horrible. I don't actually know or not.
Bad.
Bad?
Bad.
Because I just heard it was stupid. I didn't hear it was bad.
stone called a moon's tear. That was a really pretty stone. And you found it that one time. I didn't expect it to be inside of that asteroid-looking thing.
Yeah, anyway, this guy shows up at the beginning of every 3-day cycle, and you need to get a moon's tear for him every single time you want to use that flower. But you don't need access to that flower all the time, so it's not a big deal. But this is... From this point onward, this is mostly a nothing part where I clear up some side stuff before actually doing plot stuff.
Gotcha.
A lot of this game is going to be me doing side stuff, because this, unlike Ocarina of Time, this is a 100% run. It's
nice.
Ocarina of Time, that was more of a pain in the ass than it was worth, but this game, like, the side stuff's like the main meat of the game, so...
Yeah. Well, and I guess because you have that ability to go back in time, you can add different, I guess, side quests, I suppose, that take advantage of that opportunity. So what's that guy doing on the red shirt? Oh, you just passed it. Why did I say red? It's blue. Oh my god. Do you ever like say the opposite word of what you really mean? You're like, why did my mouth even say that? My brain did not say that.
It's like you go up to a cat and like, oh hey, that's a cool dog you got there.
Yeah. I've probably done that.
It's like you see a lizard. I'm not gonna lie, I think your dog might be sick.
Yeah.
Or it's like when she's like you go to somebody who's playing shmup game. It's like, oh, you're playing Fantasy Zone when they were actually playing Twinbee. The meme is the ships look similar.
Oh, do we have to go back and get that piece of?
No, we already have her. Yeah,
you do.
we have the onion. We have the onion.
You have the onion.
The
we have the garlic clove.
Garlic.
The garlic.
Giant enemy garlic.
Garlic Junior Saga from Dragon Ball Z, the best one in the series.
Oh man.
Z. I'm sleeping.
Oh my god, the way you just said
weariness.
Z, like that kind of reminded me of this Simpsons episode where Maggie's going to like an advanced preschool or whatever, and they gave her some equipment, and one of them's like a phonics frog that makes noises when you press the the letters and buttons and whatnot, you know? And Homer, like, you know, he types in his name, and it's like, ha, oh, ma, and it's like, "This is Haoma Er's doctor. He's too sick to work today." And he like rushes, just like, "I'll be right back." He just like rushes to like say that. And then there's also like they were mad at Lisa, and Homer just talks to that as like, "I agree with your mother. You brought disgrace on Haoma Er." But the reason it reminded me of that is, like, later in the episode, you see he's in his bed sleeping, and, like, when he's, instead of snoring, he just presses the Z button on the phonics frog. Z, 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 Z.
Z. Whoa. Look at that heart container up there. Fuck shrubs. Fuck them up. Yeah, slice them. They're all gone, dead forever. Thousands of generations of shrubs dead. Slide time. Ooh, like
do you guys want me to introduce to you a fun game that I discovered on the internet?
Sure.
Lore, give.
This game is called Sandwich or Salad. Have you ever heard of it?
No.
No.
It's when you take a meal, any sort of meal or any food item, and you have to classify it as either a sandwich or a salad.
Oh, it's similar to the taco burrito game. Okay, I'm down with that.
All right, got it. Stick of butter. Sandwich or salad?
So does it have to be like a fully prepared meal, or can it be a specific food item? I guess the specific food item would be the harder version.
Listen, Carrie, you know me, and you know I wouldn't make this easy for you.
A stick of butter.
Stick of butter.
I'm
gonna say a sandwich also, because even though a wrap is classified as something else, you can usually get wraps at sandwich places. And what does butter come in?
Oh, that's so smart.
True. All right.
Yeah, I mean, you could get it in tubs. Oh shit! But if it's a tub, then it's in a bowl, so it's a salad. So it depends on how you get your butter.
Well,
you get a stick, which is in the box.
I specified a stick.
Yeah.
A stick? In that case, yeah. In that case, if it's a stick, then it comes in. Okay, yeah. In that case, it's a sandwich.
My reasoning is on similar line of Gabe's reasoning, although not quite as complex because I don't have quite as big of a brain.
All right.
Wait, hang on. Let's see. Do you want to each take turns? Each take turns saying a food item. Sure. Gabe, you go. And you can choose your own. You can evaluate your own too.
This is hard.
Just pick any.
Okay. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. Salami.
Salami.
Like an individual salami or like a bunch of salami?
Tube of salami.
This is a lot harder with individual food items than with
salami.
Actual meals.
That would be a sandwich because I'd imagine it'd be wrapped.
That's true.
Well, my inclination is to say sandwich specifically because you would most likely put it in a sandwich, although I don't know if that reasoning is very sound.
It's true.
All right, Carrie, your turn.
Yeah, because it's a reason, not a sound.
Yeah. Right, let's see. A loaded baked potato.
A loaded baked potato.
Wait, if it's loaded, does that mean that you can shoot it at somebody?
Clearly. Slingshot.
Put your hands in the air. Oh, God, he's got a potato. Okay, so this could also go both ways, like the butter thing.
Mm-hmm.
If it's a loaded potato, like I think you're talking about, where it's like, it's just like a baked potato, but it's got like butter, green onions, sour cream in it.
Yeah.
Then probably a salad, because it's just like, it's a base, and then there's additives on it. But
interesting.
You could also say, if it's an even split baked potato that's loaded, then there's something on each side holding the additives in the middle, like a sandwich. So if it's just like, like you broke it open with your knife and fork and kind of mushed it a bit and then added the stuff, salad free. If you just broke it open, sandwich.
Okay.
Interesting.
Okay. Ice cube.
Wait, Evan, you didn't give your evaluation of a loaded baked potato.
I kind of agree with Gabe.
You do?
Yeah.
Wait, but Gabe said it could be either.
I know. I agree with him. Like, it could be taken one way.
Can I give my evaluation?
Sure.
Yes.
I think I'm leaning more towards sandwich because how Gabe was describing, you can break it open and then put the things inside. That's typically how I see it. But then actually, that's a really interesting one because when people eat it, you usually eat it with a fork and a knife. And how often do you eat a sandwich with a fork and a knife? Let's be honest.
Big lore. Huge, Carrie. Huge.
Carrie.
So maybe salad is the right way to put it.
Maybe. All right, Ice Cube.
The wrapper? Let's see. Okay. So, let's think about this at a molecular level. So when you take a liquid and it solidifies into a solid, basically the molecules are slowing down. Slowing down to such an extent that gas, the molecules move fastest, liquid second fastest, and then solid, they barely move at all in order to hold their solid form. As they are not, because they are not in motion, they are not fluid because it is a solid. So, think about it like this, right? If you put salad into a bowl, you're putting individual leaves into a bowl pretty much. You're not just taking one big, chunk of, lettuce. You're like, all right, there's my salad. No. Right. You have a bunch of pieces. It takes a lot of... The pieces are kind of fluid. Yeah. But at the same time, they're stationary in the bowl if you just have it there in front of you. And there's individual leaves, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Hey, guy, you haven't passed my test, so how do you know the secret code? Nobody but bombers know that code, so why do you know it? Listen, guy, you're pretty good. You managed to figure out a code that only we know. Now, that's something. I like you. What's your name, guy? Link, huh?
Fuck you.
Alright, that school kid broke our rules and is doing all kinds of stuff. I'm making Link a new member of the Bombers instead. This is the Bomber's Notebook. It contains the words we live by. Read it over. Anyway, this is actually nice to have on hand. Well, actually, I'll get into that at another time. But anyway, the thing about, the bombers and their actual racism is because the last time they tried to let a non-human in, that was Skull Kid, and he caused trouble for them. So now they're just humans only.
Wait, then wouldn't that be speciesism?
Yes.
Species? Okay.
Well, I mean, the phrase I hear is typically fantastic racism.
No. I mean, I can see where it would be
the actual definition of fantastic.
Yes. Like the literal, yeah. The actual definition of fantastic.
So,
Gabe, would you like to continue your analysis on ice cubes?
I would. Okay. So, when you look in a bowl of salad, you stab it with your fork. You don't just get one piece. You get a bunch on the fork, right?
Yes.
When you bite it, you eat the salad, yes, but that's comprised of a bunch of leaves. There's a bunch of molecules that comprise ice and water in that further extension regard. So, if you look at the molecules, and there's a lot of them, and they're solid and they're together, making the ice, ice, you have a salad. Because there is a bunch of stationary molecules that make up one thing. Because you don't get lettuce, or you don't get a salad and say, I'm gonna eat these leaves.
Okay.
You might say I'm gonna eat these. You might say I'm gonna eat these greens, but it is a dish now. It is a singular. It is salad. So, ice.
Hang on, I'm gonna stop you right.
Oh man.
Well, no, not yet. Keep going.
I'm gonna say, oh man, look at all these water molecules. You don't say that. You say, oh look, it's ice.
Well, then, with that line of logic, wouldn't a sandwich actually be a salad?
Yeah, the sandwich works the same way. Anyway, hang on, guys. I think. Oh, never mind. We're at the end of the part, so.
Okay. Never mind, then. Can I give my line of reasoning?
Yes.
Before we shut off? All right. So, Gabe, I would like to offer a counterpoint to that because I believe I would classify an ice cube as a sandwich. And I'm thankful you brought up analyzing it on a molecular level because that would have stumped me otherwise. So when molecules are in a solid state, they are stationary And
Yes.
they don't conform to the shape of the container. A salad conforms to the shape of the container. If you put it in a large bowl, it'll spread out. If you put it in a small bowl, it'll scrunch together. A sandwich is the same shape no matter what container you put it in. So therefore, I would consider ice frozen to be a sandwich, which would make water a salad because it conforms to the shape of the container.
Oh, I've done all the thinking I need to do today. My head hurts so
Okay,
bad. Evan, go ahead and give your reasoning.
Okay, so I'm gonna be completely honest. I didn't have any reasoning at all to begin with. What I just wanted to come up with the stupidest answer suggestion I possibly could, so I could hear your answers. Basically, I'm very, very infamous for ruining games like these.
Except for, I think you just won the game because I determined, for my own opinion, ice cubes are a sandwich, water is a salad.
All right.
What does that make gas? Salad. Conforms.
Well,
have you ever heard of a fart salad?
We need a third category. We would need a third food category that is analogous to. Well, and what's the third food category that then is analogous to gases?
Plasma.
Gases state. Plasma. What?
Plasma.
Anyway, yeah, I'm pretty infamous for ruining games like that. Like, for example,
You're not ruining it. We cannot shut off this part until we determine a food analogy for gas. What is the food that just escapes and spreads all over the place when it's released from its container? Not liquid.
Water.
That's not liquid.
Dry ice.
No, water's a salad.
Dry ice.
Dry ice.
Okay.
Liquid nitrogen, yes. Wait, it says liquid. Damn it.
But like one example of what I'm getting at there is in 1-2 Switch, there's that game Sneaky Dice where you're supposed to shake the dice and either tell the truth about the number that you got or lie about it in order to get them to shake again. Like whoever has the bigger number wins. I dead ass because you're just supposed to say something about it. You can either lie or tell the truth, and they don't know which, and that leads you to shaking it. But here's the thing: you want to know how I ruined that game? Every single time, I just smiled and said, "That's pretty good."
That's pretty good. Hey, you'd be great at fucking craps with the dice. You just look at your dice and be like, your ultimate bluff. Hey, that's pretty good.
Just say
no one would be able to know. No one would be able to know.
All right, next time on Smash Team Games, I drop the royal flush in poker instantly and just win everything.